Hello, ladies and gentlemen. It is I, Brandon, back with D&D and me, and we are on the Brass Dragons. I incidentally recorded all the Bronze Dragons first, so I had to put those later in for next month. But the Brass Dragons are now. Just so you guys know, I didn't go through the entire metallic dragons lore list that is in the 5th edition Monster Manual. Instead, I'm just going to go straight into the Brass Dragons lore and go straight into the stats of the ancient Brass Dragon. So, the Brass Dragons, the most gregarious of the true dragons, brass dragons crave conversation, sunlight, and hot, dry climates, so like deserts. A brass dragon's head is defined by a broad, protective plate that expands from its forehead and spikes protruding from its skin. A frill runs down the length of its neck, and its tapered wings extend down the length of its tail. A brass dragon's wormling scales are a dull mottled brown. As it ages, the dragon scales begin to shine, eventually taking on a warm, burnished luster. Its wings and frills are mottled green towards the edges and darkening with age. As a brass dragon grows older, its pupils fade into eyes resembling molten metal orbs. Boldly talkative, a brass dragon engages in conversation with thousands of creatures throughout its long life, accumulating useful information which it will gladly share for gifts of treasure. If an intelligent creature tries to leave a brass dragon's presence without engaging in conversation, the dragon follows it. If the creature attempts to escape by magic or force, the dragon might respond with a fit of pique, using its sleep gas to incapacitate the creature. When it wakes, the creature finds itself pinned by the wow, this is fucking dark to the ground by giant claws or buried up to its neck in sand while the dragon's thirst for small talk is slaked. A brass dragon is trusting of creature that appear to enjoy conversation as much as it does. Scanlan Shorthold would be fucking great here. But it's smart enough to know when it's being manipulated. Never mind. When that happens, the dragon often responds in kind, treating a bout of mutual trickery as a game. So maybe it might prize treasures. Brass dragons covet magic items that allow them to converse with interesting personalities. An intelligent telepathic weapon or a magical lamp with a genie bound inside are among the greatest treasures a brass dragon can possess. Brass dragons conceal their hoards under mounds of sand or in secret places far from their primary lairs. They have no trouble remembering where their treasures are buried. Honestly, most dragons don't, and therefore have no need for maps. Adventurers and wanderers should be wary if they happen across a chest hidden in an oasis or treasure cache tucked away in a half-buried desert ruin, for these might be parts of the brass dragon's hoard. Uh, A brass dragon's desert lair is typically a ruined canyon or cave system with ceiling holes to allow for sunlight. Its lair actions on an initiative count 20, initiative losing ties, losing initiative ties, the dragon takes a lair action to cause one of the following effects. Strong wind blows around the dragon. Each creature within 60 feet of the dragon must succeed a DC 15 strength save or be pushed 15 feet away from the dragon and knocked prone. Gases and vapors are dispersed by the wind, and unprotected flames are extinguished. Protected flames, such as lanterns, have a 50% chance of being extinguished. The cloud of sand whirls around in a 20-foot radius sphere centered on a point the dragon can see within 120 feet. The cloud spreads around corners. Each creature must succeed a DC 15 con save or be blinded for 1 minute. The creature can repeat the save at the end of its turns, ending the effect on success. Sorry, I was going to say two sentences at once. Regional effects. Obviously, legendary dragons have this. Tracks appear in the sand within 6 miles of the dragon's lair. The tracks lead to safe shelters and hidden water sources while also leading away from areas that dragons prefer to remain undisturbed. Images of smaller creatures haunt the deserts within a mile of the dragon's lair. These illusions move and appear real, although they can do no harm. A creature that examines an image from a distance can tell it's an illusion with a successful D20 or DC 20 intelligence investigation check. Any physical interaction reveals it's an illusion because objects pass through it. So if you shoot it with an arrow, it's obvious to show. Plus, it probably wouldn't react. Whenever a creature with an intelligence of 3 or higher comes up within 30 feet water source within a mile of the dragon's lair, the dragon becomes aware of the creature's presence and location. If it dies, tracks fade within 1d10 days, and the other effects fade immediately. I think that was actually pretty cool. But let's get straight into the ancient brass dragon stats. It's a gargantuan dragon, Chaotic good. Whoa, holy shit, chaotic good. Holy fuck, I have not seen that before. Holy shit. I'm actually proud. I've never seen chaotic as a like metallic dragon. Holy shit. This is interesting. I'm gonna talk to my friend about this. I'm gonna talk to Ed. I didn't know they were chaotic good. I'm more enthralled by that. It has a natural AC of 20, has a Jesus, hit point count of 297, 17d20 plus 119, movement speed of 40 feet, burrow speed of 40 feet, and a flight speed of 80 feet. Yeah, 80 feet. It has a natural strength of 27 plus 8, dex of 10 plus 0, con of 25 plus 7, intelligence of 16 plus 3, wisdom of 15 plus 2, and a charisma of 19 plus 4. Its proficient saving throws are dex 6, con 13, wisdom 8, and charisma 10, plus 6 to proficiency bonus. Its proficient skills are history 9, perception 14, persuasion 10, and stealth 6. Its immune to fire has blind sight up to 60 feet, dark vision or 20 feet, and passive perception 24. It speaks common, common and draconic. Its challenge rating 20, 25,000 experience points. It has legendary resistance 3 times a day, so if it fails a save, it can pass instead. It has multi attack and uses frightful presence, and then make 3 attacks: one with its bite, 2 with its claws. Its bite is a plus 14 to hit. All their attacks are plus 14 to hit, by the way. Excuse me. It has a reach of 15 feet, one target only, 19 average, 2d10 plus 8 piercing damage. As a That's for the bite. I would add like a 2d6 or a 1d8 fire damage to that. Its claws. It's a reach of 10 feet, one target only, 15 average, 2d6 plus 8 slashing damage. And the tail. It's a reach of 20 feet, one target only, 17 average, 2d8 plus 8 bludgeoning damage. Frightful presence. Each creature of the dragon's choice that is within 120 feet of the dragon and aware of it must succeed on a DC 18 Wisdom saving throw or become frightened for 1 minute. The creature can repeat the saving throw at the end of each of its turns, ending the effect on a success if the creature saving throw is successful or the effect ends for it. What the fuck did I just read? That just made my head hurt. I was reading it. The creature is immune to the dragon's frightful presence for the next 24 hours. Its breath weapons. It has 2 of them. It's a recharge rate of 5 or 6. It can use one of the following breath weapons: the fire breath. The dragon exhales fire in a 90-foot line that is 10 feet wide. Each creature in that line must make a DC 21 dexterity saving throw, taking 56 16d6 fire damage on a failed save or half as much on a successful one. It has a sleep breath. The dragon exhales sleep gas in a 90-foot cone. Each creature in that area must make a DC 21 con save or fall unconscious for 10 minutes. The effect ends if the creature takes damage or is awoken by someone using an action to make it. Shape change. If you want to know all about that, go ahead and go look at my Bronze Dragon series. It has the stats on that. Now it's legendary actions. The dragon can take 3 legendary actions. Choosing from the options below, the legendary actions option can be used at a time and only at the end of another creature's turn. The dragons regain spent legendary actions at the start of its turn. It can make a perception check, tail attack, or it can use its wing attack, which costs 2 actions. The dragon beats its wings. Each creature within 15 feet of the dragon must succeed a DC 22 Dex saving throw or take 15 average, 2d6 plus 8 bludgeoning damage and be knocked prone. The dragon can then fly half of its movement speed, or flying speed. That is the ancient brass dragon of the lore of the brass dragons. Please leave a like and subscribe as I bring you more D&D content in the future. And I'll be seeing you guys in the next video. I see that this video is glitching, so cool effects. Hopefully it's not going to affect it in any real massive way. It might just be my computer screen.